Alright, let me grab that, We're good. Okay, let's travel back to Niaz to continue the main storyline. We'll teleport right there. Yes, please. Is Magaloo a different game? Magaloo is a different game. Magaloo was Tales of Berseria, which was our last JRPG we beat.
Took long
Thanks
enough.
to Xerix. Where's he at to sugar daddy us?
But that's...
Right. I can't wait.
Where's the emote?
Head on over to the
Oh,
plaza.
by the way, Deacons, you should have that emote too, I think.
What's going on? It seems
I
busier
think like
here
4 or
than
5 of you
before.
have that emote.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all
That
an apology.
one.
I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Weird.
Well, what about her Master Core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics.
Dude.
For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city. So I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
This guy is sus as hell. So they caught the Lord.
A Renan Lord surrendering without a fight?
Yeah, something bad's about to happen.
Doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this.
Are they gonna blow up the city? I'm kind of feeling like they're gonna blow up the city. And that guy left
I'm
too.
worried about just what Deadeye has in store for Almeidrea. For now, let's wait at the end until he gives his victory speech.
Interesting. Some shit is about to go down, chat. I can feel it. You can feel it.
Everybody's so excited.
They can hardly be blamed when they've apprehended an enemy leader. That said...
Yeah. Isn't there some way to calm them down?
You plan on playing D2? No, I have... My interest in Blizzard games right now are at an all-time low. If you don't have anything to do until Deadman's victory speech, you should wait here. I'll give you a room to use in the meantime. Once it's time for the big event, I'll come get you all. We'll wait in the room.
These must be the Danons the Darkwings freed.
Yeah. The city might be in ruins. The people have risen from the ashes.
This is the place Bayfon said Deadeye would reveal the Lord's fate. I wonder what he'll do to her.
Well...
Oh, shit. You know it's a big deal when it goes anime.
That?
Everyone
Yes. It's Lord Almeidrea Kynaris.
Please stop! No good can come of such hatred. Stop or there'll be no turning back.
This guy's a dick.
Is this supposed to be justice?
Come on, Bunny Gang, step up! Bro, what the fuck?
Astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen.
Oh no!
Don't do it! No!
Oh my god.
Just...
You've fallen into my trap!
I did warn
She does look
you, did I
badass.
not? Nothing good can ever come of such nasty hatred.
I found you at last.
What do you mean you found me at last? Rinwell, excuse me?
I swear it. I'll make you pay for what you did to my parents!
We don't know nothing about Rinwell's history.
What do we have here? Could it really be the witch from Dana? Honestly, I thought I had wiped all of you out of existence back then. I guess there was one survivor after all.
Oh, she evil.
Hey, Rinwell!
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going anymore. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
What?
Rinwell.
Rinwell?
I'll kill you. I swear it. I will kill you!
He took a hit! He actually took a hit!
What did you... Why are you defending her?
I'm not really sure, you know. But when I look into your eyes, I can't let you do it.
What about you? Are you not the one who got revenge for his father? Don't I deserve that as much as you? Move aside. If you don't, then I'll blast you again.
Even so, sorry. I'm afraid that I can't let you do that. No way. I can't let you kill her. Not while your face is full of the same hatred as those people who died.
You saw what she did. What are you saying? She should just get away with it all?
You're right. Rinwell. I don't know what I'm doing. But still, I know it's wrong. If you go through with this, I know you'll regret it. I'm sorry. I am. Forgive me.
I can't believe you. You, of all people. Of all the people!
Wait, what? Did she just attack Law?
Why did you? Why, Law?
Is your little show quite finished?
Oh yeah, there's like an enemy back there.
For many years of my life, I devoted myself to the study of astral arts. But the knowledge I took from your family was truly enlightening indeed. For that, you deserve a reward. I shall allow you to taste one of the fruits of my labor. Rearranging life and death to form new hellish compositions. That is what I do best. Now
Giant sharp tooth.
Sorry for almost blowing me up.
Oh god.
Not like it's the first
Where's your
time.
core at? There it is.
Come on, we need to take her down.
Okay.
Take the tail down.
Aim for the weak spot.
Go, go, go.
You're mine.
Oh god, is the tail gonna hit me? Yep. He has tail attacks, chat. Good to know. Oh god, and mouth attacks. Who would have thunk? Follow that up. Full damage here. Dodge fire if we can. Nice. Perfectly played. Back on it. I wonder if I can lock him down. Jesus.
Save you.
Bro, can you step out so I can hit your tail? You're out of bounds. You are literally out of bounds. Character. Come here. There we go. Is there any way to like see he is weak to wind, or is that a wind resistance? Let's go ahead and go for the iframe here. Nice, got it. I think it's a wind resistance actually. Nice. Explosive ring. Bro, how have I not killed this thing yet? That's about to attack me again.
I'll be saving you.
Swallow blade. Look shot. Pierce through.
Breaking
Sonic thrust. Swallow blade.
Big dodge, okay. Wait for it.
Healing circle, not in your dreams.
Swallow blade.
Armor won't save you.
Thank you.
Dude, this tail will not take damage. Holy moly.
I never miss. Raging cascade. Look sharp.
Ow.
Healing art.
It's like I'm playing Final Fantasy. Laying on the ground right now.
Swallow blade.
Tiger blade. Raging storm.
Pierce through. Pierce through. No escape.
Yeah, so it looks, I think that green mark in the top left corner means that he's resistant to wind attacks. Which makes me think we should change things up a little bit. Let's see. Lightning thrust. A martial art that starts with a lightning charge thrust above, teleporting instantly into the air above. Let's put that here and see if that will help me out. Ooh, that's cool looking.
Swallow blade. Hook shot.
It's damage, but it isn't proccing a weakness.
Then let's focus there first.
At all. Alright, let's just combo him here. And then we'll go for a break. Wait, did I miss the break? Are you kidding me? Oh, I sure did. He jumped backwards before he did that attack. That's unfortunate.
Thank you.
In a bind.
Come on, this guy down. I cannot. Sir, please stop moving. I would like to attack you.
Appreciate the help.
This one's mine.
Sonic thrust.
I never miss.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a weakness proc on him at all.
Take this.
I just saw a weakness pop. Who was it? Who did that?
I'll show you just how strong my arts really are.
Do the attack! Do the thing!
This one's all mine.
Feel. Going in.
This should be good. This should be good. There it is.
Armor won't save you.
Dude, this core will not pop. I've been beating on it for this entire game. Woo!
Sonic thrust.
Denied.
Swallow blade. Sonic thrust.
In your dreams.
Blow it up! Come on! We're almost halfway and I haven't killed the core yet.
Appreciate that. Here I come. Flash. This one's all mine. Try harder.
Oh, I think... Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. That looked like it was a ground attack from Dalahim. Let's see if that will do the damage here. Hidden art that launches high into the air before crashing down, splitting the earth open. The ground attack. Let's try that in the mix here. And then we need a fast attack that does ground damage. Do I have one? A wide swinging attack that ends with a ground crash that sends rock flying. Just destruction. Let's see how this looks. Yep. He is weak to ground. Very slow attacks, but seem useful. There it is.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Will this help?
Oh, I should have used Dalahim.
He's getting stronger.
Switching up its movements. Watch out! I owe you one.
What do you mean switching up its movements? You can't do that. Oh god, it flies in the air now.
One more. Eternal devastation. Destruction. Civilian hell.
Nothing gets by me. This one's mine. Their arts were interrupted.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. These ground attacks are so slow, but they're so strong at the same time.
Eternal can't get out of this.
There we go.
I don't have much.
Alright, Shion needs some more CP. Let's do one proc. Here we go. Excuse me. Damn, this thing is fucking bopping.
I owe you one. Try harder. Destruction. You picked the wrong fight.
Knock him down.
I'll take you all on.
Whew.
Flare the Malicer.
Good hits, good hits, good hits.
Let me help.
What is that AoE? Excuse me, sir. You were roaring in front of you, not behind you. That's not how roars work. Or so I hear.
Now we're not. Eternal devastation. Take this. No further.
Okay, okay, all right, almost got him. This is a core, right? Why is it not blown up yet?
I never miss.
This one's mine.
There we go, finally!
Take it down.
Dude, I was beating up on that thing the entire game! Oh, we took his tail actually off! Holy crap, we Monster Hunter now! Holy moly, this guy is just stuck on the ground. Now it bounces off, yeah, a little bit. He does seem to be doing less attacks now, which is nice.
No further. Healing circle. Internal devastation.
Oh, sir! Let's iframe this because I'm in trouble. Nice and slow, nice and slow.
I can carve through armor.
The animations are really, really, really good looking, but God, they take forever. Wait it out, wait it out, wait it out. Oh, we can't hit him here. Never mind, no, we can't. Please die, monster in front of me. Let's combo into an ult. Wait, why can't I overlimit? Excuse me? Wonder why I didn't overlimit there. That's kind of weird. Here, I guess we'll use this even though it's the end of the battle. I just want to make sure we don't die. Oh my god! Holy shit! We'll let her heal me. We should be okay, right? We should be fine.
Sleep now. I'll bring you back from death to bed.
Res me, Xion, hurry!
This one's mine.
Thank you, Xion. Well resed.
I'll heal you all.
Not like this.
Oh my god, the entire team is dying. No! No! Please die, sir! One more, one more, one more. One more hit. There we go. Whew. That was a fun fight.
Is everyone all right?
Yeah, but Almeidrea got away. Linwell, are you...
What the hell happened here?
Bayfon, is that you? Thank goodness you're okay.
I've been outside the city this whole time, but I sensed a disturbance in the wind and decided to turn back. What happened here? Where is everybody?
Almeidrea's handiwork. She allowed herself to be captured so she could rile up the Danans into a frenzy and rob them of their astral energy. She wiped out almost everyone in the plaza, including Deadheim.
Deadheim's dead. Everyone. And the Darkwings. Almost all of our companions in the Resistance.
You're in on it, dude. This guy has to be in on it.
Regardless of what she had to gain, what kind of person would do something like that?
If she managed to find kinship in Kelzelik, then I'd say the very worst kind. It's clear now that she used Menancia as a testing ground for the fruits of Helgen, before using them here.
So everything that led up to this moment was all a part of her plan.
Once she knew they'd eaten enough tainted food, she just needed to get herself caught.
We have to go after her. Balseth and Ganabelt were horrible, but Almeidrea makes them look like saints. I doubt she's really gone back into hiding. We have to put an end to this, once and for all.
Yeah, what she's done can't be forgiven.
I don't know what to do. I saw what hatred did to those people, but hating her is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't just stop hating her. What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Smile at her from across the battlefield?
No, you don't have to do that.
Apologize while we fight her? I don't know if I can do that.
Rinwell.
Nobody can understand what you've been through. We can't even begin to imagine the pain you've experienced. But if hate is what has kept you going ever since that day, then let it be your strength. However, think about this. When you've had your revenge, when we've beaten Almeidrea, then what will you do?
Huh?
I'm saying you're going to have to find a way to survive once that hatred is gone. When it is, what do you plan on doing then?
I don't know. I've never thought about it before.
Almeidrea's death doesn't have to be your end too. You need a reason to live, Rinwell, not an excuse to die. Understand?
Oh, that's a good line. You need a reason to
She's
live.
Right. We could never truly know the pain that Almeidrea has caused you.
Not an excuse to die.
But I think you should listen to Shion. Give yourself time to consider things. And if it's too much right now, it's okay for you to sit this one out.
No. My head might be a mess right now, but I'm not letting you fight Almeidrea without me. I need to be there. Please. That much I do know. I'm going with you. And on the road, I'll think about it. A reason to live. Without hate.
That said, it'll be no good chasing after her blind with no idea where she went. Beifon, do you have any ideas where she might have gone?
I can't say for sure, but west of here is an underground harbor along a cliff near the coast. She spent years building a ship there, a floating fortress that she called her castle on the sea. No one quite knew why she wanted the thing, but now...
Of course. She's already effectively destroyed her own capital. It's likely she planned to abandon her realm as well.
Right. That's as good a lead as any. Let's go.
I'm glad they're developing Rinwell a little bit. She was definitely on the low end of my my protagonists and people I was interested in. Okay, we got a few points laying around. 791 on Rinwell. Do you want to keep working on this one? Faster AG recovery is what I normally want. Increase boost gauge from enemy downs. Let's do that. I want her to pop her ults more often.
What's that woman going to do next?
Nothing good, I'll bet.
We'll stop it this time.
Okay.
I still can't believe what that Almeidrea did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah.
You got this, Rinwell. When you fill out an entire emblem, do you get a bigger boost? Yes, so that's why I'm focusing on zoning in. No, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't say focus twice in a sentence. I'm focused on completing the circle because you get boosts. So like here, I have a defense plus 10. I have a plus 20 here. I have a plus 30. So when you finish those off, you get points. That's why I'm not jumping around the entire grid. You want those free passive stats, you feel?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
She sure does.
My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almeidrea who did it.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Danon mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Danon?
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Law.
Poof. Okay, let's run to the end, or the inn, real quick, so we can top off, and then we will continue. Let's talk to the Law.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomach ache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah. It can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff.
You are
I'll
now
take guard
closer to
duty tonight.
Law.
It's fine. I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
Good sleep, man. Okay, hoping we get a fight soon, because I'm kind of getting hungry and I would like to take a lunch break. This seems like the secret hidden place?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
Wow, there's so many elevators here. What the heck? Is that a giant boat?
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
It looks so technologically advanced.
Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almeidrea.
Got fast travel. Let's go over here real quick. Grab what is ever in here.
I wonder if we can use this.
Hello.
You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there!
You can't just take
been out on
someone's
the water
ship.
before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail.
Alright, bud. I'm ready. Let's go. Take me. This was in Basiria as well, where you kind of like shipped around to different islands. Wow, what a fancy looking boat. You're just waiting here, Devour? I got you. Devour!
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Until then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
Don't fall in the ocean. Your party has disbanded.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat.
Oh, great. We can talk to all our party members and get backstory.
Holding up.
Great.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever.
Yeah.
I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almeidrea, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Oh, I miss Zephyr. He was a badass with a heart of gold.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almeidrea?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegis.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak.
I wonder who wins
the
the contest.
To accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Renna really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almeidrea resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's
Dude, I can't get over how much he sounds like Matthew Broderick.
A curious choice of words.
Close your eyes
Did
and
what
think
you
Matthew
see in
Broderick.
TrikSlyr hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danon versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well...
You don't know who that is? Matthew Broderick, Inspector Gadget. Also in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Bueller!
You seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really...
Godzilla?
Forgive me.
One of his most famous
I will
movies?
continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
You don't look so good. Are you all right?
Oh,
The
Kisara
floor.
has a weakness.
It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danons. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danons like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danons were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Power corrupts all, man.
I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danon people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danons had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Miguel, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Xion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
Wait, you think we get along?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Yeah, I guess Aspen and Xion are getting shipped right now. Shipped right now. You guys get it?
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah, go talk to him. What's wrong with their
Yeah.
communication?
I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadeye. But then there are people like Law and Xion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer.
Exactly.
But
you're fine to feel this.
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Xion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from?
Maybe she has experience with it?
I wonder how it feels. Not being able to hold another person's hand.
Dude, that'd be so rough. I'm a cuddler in real life, chat. I gotta cuddle. If we ain't cuddling, we ain't dating. Okay, Shion. Let's have a conversation about stuff.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard.
Don't call me Timmy. Chat.
Keeping an eye out for Almeidrea's ship?
Trik. My name's Trik.
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
We can do it. We can bring the world together.
You sure have changed.
I believe in us, chat.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed.
Ah! The vibrating controller again! Stop doing that! I have a habit of putting my controller on my leg when I'm watching cutscenes.
I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Oh, she moved forward for a second.
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right?
Right.
Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Aw, we just got friend-zoned. They friend-zoned each other. You guys can admit your feelings. It's okay, you fucking weirdos.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almeidrea. I'll ask Mahavar.
The ship had a better head start than I first saw it. If you want to take a nap before things pop off, now would be the time. Let's rest it up.
Look who's up. Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you?
Are we about to have a big anime
Think you'll be
battle
able to
on top
fight them
of a
without
huge
getting
boat?
spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
He's gonna crash in the back.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Why are we typing TrikSlyr, chat? Stop it. I'm not kissing any of you. Unless it's on the lips. Mwah.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin.
Does she feel half naked?
Hungry already, my dear?
Because I would feel half naked.
Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almeidrea.
In we go.